이게 손으로 만든 거니까. 짠.
Conversations after that. So like
가져다 들고 가야 돼. 경비.
But it's still hard because, you know, home care come in on schedule.